Welcome to Mystery Handicapper. Let's take a look at the third leg of the Triple Crown. It's the 1.5 mile Grade 1 Belmont Stakes at Belmont Park. It's a purse of $1.5 million. It's race number 11 on Saturday. And there's one horse in the last 8 years that has dominated this race. And he hasn't even raced in several years. You might be saying, what the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about Tappet. Tappet has sired 4 Belmont winners since 2014. Now, there's no horses in this race that have been sired by Tappet, but a few of his grandsons are running. And in 2020, one of his grandsons won. Talking about Tiz the Law. Grandsire Tappet, and his sire was Constitution. Let's take a look at the field. Let's start off with one of Tappet's grandsons, who was sired by Constitution. Talking about the one horse, We the People, at 2-1. A couple races back in the Arkansas Derby, it just wasn't his day. He broke slowly, he was wide, couldn't get to the front like he's used to. He's a front runner, he likes to set the pace. He'll be forwardly placed in this race. I tell you, if you draw a line through that Arkansas Derby race, he's been pretty dominant. Look at what he's done. Broke his maiden by 5 3/4, won next time out by 5. And the Peter Pan Stakes, well, he put on a show. Won by 10. Went to the lead, and he didn't look back. Pratt's going to put him on the lead again in this one. Not really sure who else can run with him. Peter Pan Stakes, since 2010, has produced 3 Belmont Stakes winners. Pratt last year finished second in this race aboard Hot Rod Charlie. I'm going to use We the People on my tickets. Take a look at the 2-horse, Skippy Longstock. Well, he finished 5th last time out in the Preakness. Gets a jockey change to Manny Franco. I like that jockey change. In the last 20 years, only 3 Preakness daughters have won the Belmont. They include Fleet Alex and your 2 Triple Crown winners, American Pharaoh and Justify. Getting 20-1 on the 2-horse, Skippy Longstock. Let's look at the filly, the 3, Nest. Look at her speed figures. They've been improving, haven't they? She broke a maiden at Belmont by 5, so she has a win at the track. Finished 3rd next time out. Closed out 2021 with a Grade 2 win. Then debuted with a 6-length victory. She dominated the Ashland by 8 1/4. Finished 2nd to Secret Oath in the Kentucky Oaks. She is bred for distance. Nest can run all day. Her sire is Curly. Her dam sire is AP Indy. When Pletcher debuted her at 1.16 miles. They're confident she can get distance. It's not going to be a concern for her. Todd Pletcher has won this race 3 times, including 2007 win with the filly Rags to Riches. I like Nest at 8-1. I'm going to use Nest on my tickets. Take a look at the 4-horse. Your 80-1 Kentucky Derby winner, Rich Strike. Rich Strike took advantage of a pace meltdown. They killed each other up front, didn't they? And he sat back and took advantage of it. Got a pretty good ride from his jockey, too. His only win before that was a maiden claiming $30,000 at Churchill Downs. Maybe he just really likes the track. He won that race by 17. I'm gonna tell you though, he's been training well. You see, he looks pretty good. It looks like to me he kind of gets better with distance. He's got improving speed figures from mile and 16th Battaglia, Jeff Ruby Stakes. Of course, they stretched him out a little bit more in the Derby and won that race. And speed figures have been improving. So he may really like the distance. The Belmont at 1.5 miles. But he's not getting 45 and 1 at the half in this race. He's a deep closer. He's a one-run closer. He needs pace up front. He's got to have speed. He's not going to get that in this race. There will be no pace meltdown in the Belmont. I'm going to use Rich Strike underneath on my tickets at 7-2. Let's take a look at the 5 horse. Creative Minister. I think he has a lot of upside. Finished second in his maiden debut. Next time out at Keeneland. Won by a length and a half. And he ran him an allowance race at Churchill. Won by 2 3/4. Showed improving speed figures. In the Preakness, finished third. It's a lot of upside to Creative Minister. He's also a grandson of Tappet. Get 6-1 on the 5 horse, Creative Minister. Let's take a look at the 6, Modonald. Broke his maiden his second time out at Belmont. And after that, on the Grade 2 Remsen. Ran his best speed figure in the Wood Memorial. And he caught early voting the Preakness winner. Finished 5th in the Kentucky Derby. He was pretty far back in that race. I think Irad Ortiz is going to keep him a little bit closer, more close to the pace this time. He won't be pressing the pace. It's not going to be that close. But he won't be as far back as he was in the Derby. Question is, does he want the distance of 1.5 miles? Getting Irad Ortiz and Todd Pletcher. It's 5-2. Has a win at the track. I'll use Modonald on my tickets. And it's the 7 horse, Golden Glider. He started off with back-to-back wins. Then he struggled a bit. A couple races at Tampa. Finished 4th in Bluegrass. Got second in Peter Pan behind We the People, but he was pretty far back with We the People. Getting 20-1 on Golden Glider. Let's take a look at the 8 horse, Barber Road. Out of 9 races, well, he's finished in the money 7 times. He's also grandson of Tappet. I like the change to Joel Rosario. Blinkers are coming off. John Ortiz has a pretty good percentage and blinkers off. Getting 10-1 on Barber Road. So these are the horses that I'm using in the Belmont Stakes. I'm using Nest. I'm using Modonald, Rich Strike, and We the People. Horse I'm going to pick to win the Belmont. Well, I'm going with the son of Constitution, grandson of Tappet, the forwardly placed We the People. You know, I can find a spot for Barber Road underneath as well at 10-1. I like that change to Joel Rosario. And he is a grandson of Tappet. I'm going with We the People to win the Belmont Stakes. Don't forget to like, Share, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know who you're picking in the Grade 1 Belmont. Good luck.